jump in to our opening game for our second set. Tribe Gaming, with a win in this set, would clinch first place in the division and put a lot of pressure on Team Liquid for tomorrow.
Well, and what seems like that we're something that we're forgetting is that Pedro's also been playing very well in this set this season. Also, he's at 5-3 in games, 2-1 in sets, but it honestly looks abysmal compared to Jupiter's record.
Yeah, your 63% win rate is terrible, Pedro, by comparison to 100% win rate. So might be going a minor Muscaloon here for Pedro.
Yeah, very, very
quick. A lot
of
balloon today between both of these teams.
Yeah, I've been seeing more and more balloon, whether it's on ladder and GCs. I mean, obviously one of the most popular win conditions, but these quick cycle balloon decks just become so hard to keep up with. A nice zap there to get some damage on that tower.
And here comes the Graveyard from Jupiterking, one of the more popular Graveyard cycle decks, or what Graveyard decks overall of the season. Yeah, Poison, easy response for Pedro.
Yeah, very, very nice cleanup there for Pedro, and with that poison and a very, very quick cycle, it's going to be really tough for Jupiterking to figure out how he wants to go on offense here. Is he going to play into the same lane? Is he going to try to go opposite? How does he keep up with the cycle of Pedro? And then when you talk about that balloon coming in.
And, I mean, but looking at the spells, Andrew, Pedro could just be going minor poison control here as well, which we haven't seen a ton of at CRL West. Minor poison control hasn't been insanely popular in the last couple of metas, especially with the minor being nerfed, and it's Minor Prince. Here we go.
Yeah, Minor Prince, really, really popular. Obviously, Prince getting that massive boost, the massive buff, and the Graveyard comes in a half-second late, so the Prince is able to connect to the Valkyrie. Not what Jupiterking wanted, but as you can see, he does narrow that gap.
Minor going to work on the left-hand side. Zap to make a little bit more room for it. Here we go. Final minute of regulation play. And Log on the left-hand side. 14-14 with a 40-second remaining.
Yeah, Pedro is happy to just continue to do this until the match runs out. He's happy to win in a sudden death situation, but it's going to be really, really tough, again, to make sure that these skeletons never touch his tower, because even with poison, you can see right there, 2 or 3 skeletons do come in and get some good damage, but Jupiterking now in trouble at the top, below 1200 HP.
Goblin Brawler not going to get on tower. Musketeer up to the task on defense. But that poison value going to be there consistently for Jupiterking.
Yep.
On the offensive side with the Musketeer, and the skeletons go to the front. So these miners not getting picked up by Jupiterking in the final minutes.
And the bats connect on the front end of the tower, 625 to 1375. Pedro looks like he could be the guy to do it, the one to finally take a game away from Jupiterking. Double poison down.
The high poison to work on the Musketeer, and now just trying to set up early with the Mega Minion in the back. Skeletons high, but just stretched a little bit too thin right now as Jupiterking. Can he hold off this Prince?
Yeah, Prince comes in a little bit late because it gets turned around by the Graveyard, which messes up Jupiterking's defense just a tad. And now that log value coming in, Minor going to go in as well. Jupiterking in trouble.
Just trying to save as much as he can. 3:17 left-hand side, 8:09 for Pedro with 1:10 remaining. Just really has not had good answers for the Musketeer, has been forced to spend the poison on it, not able to get the rest of the defense off, and that's going to be it.
Yeah.
Minor poison control with